But I can't hear you. The voice.
Hello, poetic world. Welcome to my show, All You Want to Say with Sanja. Today, my special guest is Anna Maria Stępień from Poland, my friend and poet. Hello, Anna. How are you?
Hello. I'm fine. Thank you very much for the invitation. It was nice to see you. It's nice to see you.
I'm glad to see you too, and thank you for accepting to be my guest today. So you are from Poland. How is there? How's the weather? How is art in Poland? Tell us a little about it.
The weather is wonderful today. I can see the spring at last. It was raining, but now we have sun. It's just spring, so it's very nice.
It's very good time for poets to write, I think. Poets like spring and nice weather and birds singing. That inspires us. What inspires you for writing?
Oh, writing is my hobby, I can say. In my free time, it's like taking a deep breath after a hard day. I don't write often. I don't write very often, but once in a month, I write one poem maybe. And it's for me, it's like taking a deep breath after all the emotions experienced during the time, and mainly my experiences, my emotions, and also the nature around, because I live in a beautiful village, countryside, in the countryside. That inspires me. But because I contact with people around the world, also the situation in the world gives some thoughts. And from time to time, I write about the world too. Sometimes I think I'm too egoistic to thinking only about myself and writing about myself, but it's just like that.
That's your style, that's your way to express. And I don't write very much too, but when I write, it's good. Well, at least for me, I think it's good.
I focus on translating. Translating takes much more of my time. Translating.
You're a professor?
It needs time to translate some poetry. For a couple of years, I've been translating literature, mainly poetry, sometimes stories, and I like it. I enjoy it.
You're a professor of English?
I'm rather a freelancer, so I don't teach in any school now. But I teach some young students from time to time. I teach English, and but most of the time I spend translating.
Nice. Well, if I need something you to check for me, you will do that, right? Some poem.
I can check the English versions.
Yes, in English to check is it okay? Because I know English, but certainly not that much. Like you're a professor, I'm not.
It depends from which language, but I can at least give a signal if it is okay or not, the English.
So English, but I can write on English, but I'm not very sure when I write, so I always need somebody to check my poem, for any case. You will do that for me, okay. can we hear now some poem you have prepared for us today?
For example, insomnia. Lakhs of thoughts run and run, like horses wild, like horses mad. Spinning is my mind on this crazy ride of the stallions of the night, passing by the milestones of loneliness, longing, sadness. Carry me where my happiness dwells.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. Do you have something on your language? Poland?
In Polish?
Yes, in Polish.
In Polish. I have this poem in Polish too. Insomnia. Biegną myśli miliony, niczym dzikie konie, szalone jak one. Wiruje mój umysł w tym szaleńczym pędzie nocnych rumaków, mijając po drodze kamienie milowe, samotność, tęsknotę, smutek. Ponieście mnie, gdzie moje szczęście jest. Thank you.
Oh, very nice. It really sounds nice language. I don't know Polish, but it's very nice language. I can tell you. Sounds really good poetry.
Yes. For speaking, it's hard because there are many hard sounds.
Oh, we have also
rustling sounds.
We have we have that letters. Where is some similar things we have, but strangers can tell That's very difficult for them, and it's funny for us to hear how they have pain when they say that. Okay, so nature inspires you. What else?
Nature, my internal world, what I experience, my emotions, my place where I live, 45 years with the breaks, with short breaks for studies, for secondary school. I live here for 45 years in this place, and sometimes I write about this village too.
Yes, you like your village. Well, nature and village are very nice places for every writer, I think. I think you can write there better than in city. Well, I don't know. I never tried to write in city. maybe it's okay in city too. I don't know. Depends from your inspiration and mindset.
It depends on the talent of the person.
Do you write more in the winter or when it's sunny?
I don't know. There are parts of the year when I write more. There are such periods of time when I write more, and then there are breaks when I write almost nothing.
So it doesn't depend from weather.
Yes, if I'm more busy about the house, so I don't have time. Well,
then you can record yourself and then later write. I do that sometimes when I'm in a hurry, record myself and then, what I wanted to say. And then I write after that when I have time. And have you published your books out, like just your books, or in some book? Where have you published your poems?
I've been writing for the last couple of years, since 2020, in particular, or 2019. But first I started publishing in magazines, online magazines.
Yeah.
I don't have any book of mine still, but I think I have a big
Oh,
hope that this year one book of mine will appear, because I belong to one literary society now in Poland.
yes, that's good.
In a city 60 kilometers from my place, and thanks to them, I think I will publish. They will motivate me more for publishing this book.
Yes,
And
certainly.
because I have material for a couple of books, and I didn't have time.
Oh, you must publish a book every year, one book until you don't publish everything.
Mainly poetry, but I think that I will write more stories too with time.
Oh,
And
you
maybe
write stories
one
too?
storybook will appear one day. I
Yes,
haven't thought about a novel, because novel takes time to write. But
yes,
maybe,
yes.
who knows?
I always say that you need more time for stories than for poem. Is that in your case too?
So I am published also in anthologies around the world in many countries. And now it's funny, because at first I was published abroad, and then I can say then in December last year, I was published in Poland, in the city where I joined this society. I was published in the yearbook.
Mm-hmm.
So like I am there in this book.
Oh,
This is
very,
anthology yearbook.
very interesting. Looks really interesting.
And then, yeah, this is my
Oh,
biography.
very beautiful picture.
And 14 poems. 14 poems of mine.
Well, read now one more for us.
For example, like this, under one roof of the sky above our dreams, one floor of the earth under our feet, the same magic of the bright full moon nights, the same spell cast on us.
Oh,
Sometimes I write very short poems, sometimes longer.
Okay, read some more.
This poem in Polish, pod jednym dachem. Jeden nieba dach nad naszymi marzeniami. Jedna ziemi podłoga pod naszymi stopami. Jednaka magia jasnych księżycowych nocy, jednaki na nas czar rzucony. One more in English, maybe. A midsummer night's dream, when the full moon kisses the cool surface of the pond, when its rays, like luminous hands, immerse themselves in the still waters, watched by dreamlike silhouettes of trees, rustling, dancing in the wind. I dream of you and me in a frenzy of love on a midsummer night, so charming and bright.
Oh, very beautiful. Oh, what a great applause you have. Well, Anna, this poem I really like. I like it a lot.
Love poem, this one.
yes, this on English that you have read. And so I'm very happy that you have plans to publish your own book, and that's fantastic. I think every poet should have his own book.
And another passion of mine is taking photos. Many people now like taking photos. it's not nothing unusual because of the mobile phones. It's easy with them. And I would like to add some pictures. I know it's costly with colorful pictures to publish such a book with colorful pictures, but I should save it. I should save it in a book. My place and these photos, some nature.
Yes, you can put photo and next to it poem or novel.
In Polish and in English, of course.
Both.
Sometimes I write in English, sometimes in Polish,
Yeah.
but then after some time I translate. Sometimes at the same time I write in both languages. Sometimes after 3 years I translate into Polish, for example. So my books must be bilingual. Because of the festivals, I'm going to take part more in the future. I must have bilingual books in my opinion.
Yes, that's great idea to do on English and on your native language. I think that's a great idea. I have some plans, but I have to take little time to work on that book to publish some book on Serbian and on English, maybe some poems on Russian. I will see some other language, and it's good so everybody can understand you. If you write only on your language, it's a little hard if it's not English. So then you have to take photo, then go on Google and copy text, and then translate. It's really big job. And I think it's great idea because today we have internet, so we can communicate with people all around the world, and it's nice that other poets can see and understand what you are writing, what you are doing, and we have really great poetic festivals online, and that's how you and me first met on. That was, I think, some poetry meeting in Bangladesh about 3 years ago, and I know for you, I was invited there for New Year, but I didn't.
It was an exciting experience to meet all the poets from around the world, the writers, thanks to these meetings, these festivals.
Yeah, where did you? Where were you in a commerce show in Bangladesh? Where else?
I wasn't in Bangladesh. I was online in Bangladesh.
Yes, online. Where were you online? I mean that.
Online, I was invited. In Bangladesh, I helped to organize the festivals for some time with Dr. Masuduzzaman. But I was also invited to some poetry meetings or like interviews in other countries, or I just sent videos to maybe Nicaragua. No, I can't remember. It was a couple of years ago, mainly.
Well, I was participating in some festival in Spain, and but I have the best experience here with Fertile Brains and Cover Persama. He's a really nice man and a poet, so it's good to work with him. So I feel the best here with Fertile Brains.
With Pankuri Singha in India, yes.
I didn't.
Her invitations. Pankuri invited me to. It was nice. And the world is such a small. The world is like a small village. Now we all know. We
Yes.
meet each other in different places, the same poets sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah, with Pankuri in other
Yes,
countries.
you don't have a feeling anymore like it's so far away. Well, I have just told Kumer, when you dig a hole in earth from Serbia, for example, and go straight, you will came out in China or in India, you know, so it's not that far away.
Yeah, sometimes my
Just
poems travel.
just dig
Poetry.
hole
Our
and
poetry travels.
sorry, can you repeat?
Sometimes we travel through through the internet. We travel,
Yeah.
and sometimes in person, and sometimes only our poems travel cross the borders. Our
Yeah.
poems cross the borders, and sometimes I was my poems were translated into some languages, many languages now.
Oh,
One
what
poem
language?
was translated into over 30 languages, thanks to German Drogenbrot, this project. And
Nice. I have translated my poems on German, Italian, Russia. Well, I write sometimes on Spain and Spanish. How is right to say? I'm confused. Spanish and I think no more. But your poems on 13 languages, that's amazing, really.
thanks
That's
to
a
this
lot.
context.
Yes, yes. Well, read some more if you have prepared for today.
Yes. Beyond my galaxy, I am so mad about you. I am so sad about you when you are distant, like in another galaxy. Poza moją galaktyką, tak za tobą szaleję, tak za tobą smutnieję, gdy daleki jesteś, niczym w innej galaktyce. The waters of longing, days without you are so empty, frozen lake without a bottom, filled with the waters of longing. Wody tęsknoty, dni bez ciebie tak puste, skute lodem jezioro bez dna, wypełnione wodami tęsknoty.
Oh, great.
Two short poems in two languages, Polish and English.
Yes, we can read more.
Autumn Song. This poem is only in English. It has rhymes and it's difficult to translate into Polish.
Oh,
Written
nice.
some time ago, maybe 2 years ago. Autumn Song. Can you hear the wind dashing like wild stallions through a prairie? Can you see the darkness dreary? Can you feel my lonesome hearts beating to the rhythm of the song created with them? Where you are, I'm not. Come, my darling, make this autumn night with madness filled with passion hot.
Nice.
A castaway, like a castaway from the ship of love, I stay on my island, lonely, close to madness, filled with fear and sadness, fighting and crying, longing, living and dying, longing for the lost world. Like a castaway, I fight to survive. Please don't let me die while I keep waiting for the light of your love, my darling. Rozbitek, niczym rozbitek, ze statku miłości trwam na swej wyspie samotna, niemalże szalona, lękiem i smutkiem przepełniona. Walczę i płaczę, żyję i konam, tęsknię za światem utraconym. Niczym rozbitek, walczę, by przetrwać, zginąć mi nie daj, kiedy wciąż czekam na miłości Twej, światło, kochany.
Oh, great, really great. I like how Polish sounds. Really, you could translate some of my poems in your language. Will you do that for me?
From Serbian.
Well, I will translate on English and you then translate on Polish. So
I can recommend one good poet who lives in Poland. She lives in Poland.
Where is she from?
She lives in Poland, but she comes from. I don't want to lie, but she comes from Serbia, I think.
Oh, nice.
Licz Krowicka. So she knows both Polish and these languages.
Well, okay, but you must translate.
I could translate from English, but
yes, I like you to translate
from your language. If you wish, I can translate from English.
Okay, yes. I will translate.
I like challenges, but sometimes I make a mistake. I translate from Bangla even sometimes. I've learned a bit of Bangla.
Really? How to learn that language? It's amazing.
I love languages. For me, with the help of friends, I learn.
Oh, great. Well, I think the best way to learn foreign languages is to watch some films or something like that, because you will hear and then you have translated it on TV. So that's how I started to learn Spanish, for example, a little some other languages.
I watched films in Bangla too.
Well, yes, that's
with the subtitles, yes.
Oh, very great, very great. So when we heard a couple days ago, I understood we are in two different countries, but we have some things in common, environment or something like this. It was funny to see that even if you are not close with some people, you have similar destinies. That was impressive for me. Like, is it possible that somewhere else are happening similar things like in your place? I'm so glad that you were my guest today, and I'm so happy to know you. I'm very happy because I can hear your beautiful language. I didn't know that Polish is so beautiful, and I could see some similar things with Serbian language. Some words we have the same. Did you notice that?
In another book, there are my translations. Metafora współczesności, metaphor of contemporary times. For example, from Macedonia by Silvana. I translated her story and some poems from the Word. And one poem I translated from Macedonian, other language than English.
Macedonia. Well, we understand the Macedonian language, but I don't know to speak Macedonian, but I understand it. It's all very similar to Serbian.
So I tried also from other language, but I translated into English. I discussed this translation with the poet, Zon Kotaneski, and he accepted. Yes, this it's about this. It's okay. This English version, and then I translated into Polish from his language, Macedonian, I think.
Great. Well, I'm very happy to be here today with you, with Kumer Persama, with Fertile Brains, and that's it for today. You will be my guest some other time again, and everyone be together with us next Monday in the same time. I'm Sanja Radovanović from Serbia. This is my poetic show, All You Want to Say with Sanja. And my guest today was Anna Maria Stępień from Poland. See you next Monday. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you.